Yeah. I think Svenja used to see it as a useful tool, so for helping the party, motivating, manipulating people, so very bardic kind of things. But every time she summons the Valkyrie, she gets more and more addicted to it. So there is an unhealthy relationship with magic emerging here, specifically the Valkyrie's magic.
Jormund is fascinated by it, but he's not nearly smart or would even have the motivation to dedicate his life towards magic like, say, a wizard. He'd much rather just take the things he can understand and go along with it, rather than try to be the best.
Yeah, Melee sees it as a tool that he can use to further his craft. So always trying to find new ways to utilize it to craft more high quality stuff.
A useful tool that can be useful.
Yeah, it's abundantly clear that none of the others have felt that amazing tingling rush of just everything being alive when you're channeling heavy magic, proper stuff. That's what
It's
Svenja thinks.
scary.
Yeah, so she thinks that you, it's like you think the candle is the full light of the sunlight. You haven't seen the sunlight yet.
Jormund is used to logs and metal staying not alive. Magic puts a wrench into the works.
True.
I'm sure everyone will get a chance to experience some crazy magic as we go along. I'm not sure where Onyx is, but we can jump into a recap so long as I don't want to leave it too late tonight. It's probably already going to be a short session.
Okay, sure. So let me see if I can do this in 3 minutes. We started the session just after Svenja had taken Malgrim into the dimension where her Valkyrie is trapped. It is clearing up. It's still bloody, but there is a value there. As we are engaging with Malgrim, a very corrupted giant Tyr comes into the Valkyrie's prison, heading intentionally towards us. The Valkyrie shields, well, she basically says, get out of here, and she moves towards Tyr, and that is when we get back to the village. Malgrim says he can't control the Christams. The big dragon engages with Jormund and essentially convinces us to join him, or threatens if we don't join his team in the arena, he will destroy our homes. His name is Verdaloth, the Verdant Schemer. There's a bit of a conversation about why there's the need for fighters. The dragons want to get divinity. They say they've slayed the giants. The giants say they've slayed the dragons. So there's a bit of politics and ego and lying and shit going on there in the dragons, giants, gods, Arenian games thing. One of the important things, so Jormund has got some sort of thing going on because he shusses Svenja when she tries to speak up around this, not wanting to make this deal. We discovered that it's not the hag that's causing the hunger. It is her beast, which has become entwined with the swamp. It's something called a thorn blood. It is more scary than the dragon, and it is the king of the swamp. We have two options. We can go after the hag, or we can go and try and rescue Atrex's son from the other hut where the other hag lives. We decide to do that after some debate. We go and tell Torg that that's what we're going to do first. of course, we get back to ship. All of our supplies have been eaten, and Yoren, the giant, is surprised as us heading north. He's also surprised to hear that Verdeloth is still alive because he knows there were 5, and he knows that 2 of them are dead, and he wasn't able to kill the black dragon. So essentially, we travel a bit out of the swamp, catch some fish, have a long rest. There's a deeply philosophical discussion between Jormund and Svenja about right and wrong and war. And we hear some faint singing during Onyx's watch. Svenja does try to join the Songs of the Forest. Somewhere in that time, she's also, I think we left there. She's also trying to access or go back into to connect with the Valkyrie. She's obviously very concerned about what Tyr was about to do to the Valkyrie. And that's about where we left the game, I think. It's
Yeah,
very
that is-
Svenja-centric kind of notes.
That is exactly where we picked things up as the sun was rising and you were joining in with the songs of the forest. And now as light breaks, you start to see a bit more of your environment, and it is definitely a much nicer environment that you're in now. And as the light breaks, you will start to realize that the songs that are echoing from the forest, these are coming from the water itself. Like, you know, when you hear a sound over water and it kind of it travels, you realize that that's actually now the surface of the water is the origin of this. It seems like the river itself is singing. And those of you who did well on your, let's see, anyone get a crit on their perception check the night before? No. Okay, so you guys can give me perception checks if you want, perception or investigation.
10, 16,
as you can now-
21, 21, 21.
Yeah, but you can give me those checks as the morning breaks and you get a good look around you. And yeah, it seems like you've had a fairly safe night. Everyone is on the ship, a bit hungry, but not magically so. Well, actually, no, you guys ate well. You ate
Yeah.
some fish last night, so
Crap, I should have gone with the 21. Oh well.
that's all right. Camilla and Gorm, you will both notice that along the riverbanks and leading up ahead of you, you will notice that there are small runes carved into some of the stones and some of the trees. And I will check your languages, Lee.
Only Celestial for me.
Yeah, Camilla, you would recognize. You speak Elvish, right?
Yes.
So you would recognize that some of these are in Elvish, and you would be able to tell that they are grave markers. That these are like ancient rune stones to mark where elven warriors have fallen, but not all of them are in Elvish.
Okay, I have just lost all sound. You still around?
Yeah, no, still here.
Okay. So the
Yeah,
ones that
so
are not in Elvish, are they in languages that we might recognize? Let me see, what can we do?
I'm struggling to open the party overview that I was using to see that.
That seems to be broken.
Yeah, I need to update a lot of things. But still,
Common, yeah, not helpful.
Oh,
Common celestial
actually,
giant.
Onyx, you probably speak Infernal, don't you?
He's not here.
Oh, of course. Forgot he hadn't arrived. Where is he? So yeah, if anyone speaks Infernal,
Nope, afraid not.
Unfortunately not.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I'd say you've probably got enough knowledge amongst you, like um, with Onyx with you, he would be able to identify that those are infernal. But again, they just look like symbols and like markings that were left here a long time ago.
Yeah, no languages or nothing.
Would
Okay.
we know?
Yeah, go. Sorry.
Would we know why it's called the Hangman Tree? The Hangman's Tree. Was it just often used to hang people?
You can make a history check. Yeah, you would know that it was. Some people believe that that is the tree which Odin hung himself on, but that in the magic of the gods, that tree awoke and has been like a site for executions for centuries. That it's like spoken about like it's a haunted place, and with a 19 you would know that the bodies that are hanged there generally don't go to the afterlife. They often come back as Draugr.
Hmm. Wonder who the Hangman is.
Well, continue sailing.
Yep. Given that the forest looks better here, is there the ability to gather some fruits or nuts or something to eat? Or do we not really have the time for that?
Yeah, I mean it's up to you how much time you spend, but there's definitely it looks like a you would be able to gather those kinds of resources around here. It seems like a much nicer place to be.
Is the hunger still deeply present, or is it? I can't remember if we said last time it's going away as we leave the area.
Yeah, after your rest, you're not feeling that intense, that like sickening hunger anymore. But yeah, other than the fish dinner last night, it's I keep forgetting about that. So actually, yeah, the hunger's gone. But you have no rations.
Then, if we are going to, are we stopping here at all?
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
problem with Onyx not being here because he's got that thing that can get food for 5 people.
Well, we can just
But I guess
gather
we could just
food.
do old school and do it ourselves.
I can fish.
Yeah, Yoman's gonna also fish.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
How's the ship?
let's Svenja will go and look for berries and shit then. What would that be? Survival. Not great.
You can use the table to roll for reagents in forest. Just checking if there's like a river. So yeah, you can if you go to the tables section, Svenja, you can do gather reagents, and if you guys are fishing, you can do hunt game, or you can give someone advantage if you want to just help each other.
Let's do gather reagents.
Hunt game in forest or well, the coast here forest.
Yeah,
You
forest.
I find nothing. Holy shit.
On
Yeah,
advantage.
you have to make a survival like
Yeah,
to
so
do
you'll
both.
see in the description when you open the table, it tells you the roll that needs to be made. So for hunting game, it's a survival check, and the DC for here is 10. But yeah, I mean, as you take a look around, you do find that it's still a bit sparse here where you are. It seems like this landscape has been beaten somewhat, Svenja, and you may need to head deeper into the forest to find more berries and
Oh.
bushes.
She also just generally sucks at getting berries and shit.
oh man, only one. Yeah, I can fail. My rod gives me +10 to fishing checks. And the DC is 10.
So that makes
Oh.
sense. You're the chosen of Aegir. That makes sense. You could always catch fish. But yeah, Yeoman's not doing too bad either.
Cool. I
Wait.
find fresh ingredient.
28 on fishing. I fish.
I mean, it's just like me.
That's not just fishing, man. That's like a river runs through it kind of fly fishing shit.
I found one fresh ingredient. It's exactly like him, all of his equipment, but still the same amount.
Meanwhile, Yorman just leaned over the edge, halberd just. There we go.
There's quite a few salmon swimming through these rivers. It is like this is good hunting ground for bears and things like that. So you guys are quite happily catching some fish here, but it is getting now to about 8:10 in the morning, and you have got a long journey ahead of you if you are to try and make it to where Malgrim has pointed out on your map, or to head in the opposite direction. It depends what your guys' plan is, but
Yeah, we're heading north. Was it to help? What was his name?
He tracks his son.
Yeah, that's where we're heading north, or
Yep.
Yep.
so there is a fork in the river right where you guys have docked. You kind of set up camp here for the night. So which river are you guys trying to take? And the navigator can make their survival check to make that decision and see if you get it right.
can maybe take the left one if the Hangman's tree is filled with Draugr, and just watch it from a distance.
Okay. Sounds good.
Who's the navigator? I'll assume it's me. Not sure if roles were assigned. I'm not sure if piloting the ship and navigator is the same thing.
I think it was assumed that you were the captain, but you weren't here for the first few times.
Yeah.
And Atrax, I mean, Onyx was, I think, the lookout. So it is a good time to reassign those roles if you guys want to do that now.
I think Yormund is going to pull quite a flex. He's going to remember he has his Kelpie that's probably been lazily following the boat and just ride it on the water.
I crash into Yorman.
Fuck you. If you can hit a Kelpie with a boat, I'd be very impressed. I wouldn't be happy, but impressed.
It's a ship.
Yeah, with a giant rower, that's like the equivalent of 50 Vikings rowing.
Yes, but a ship can't walk.
So, Dave, I think Svenja would continually try to, when she has minute or two, maybe when we sort of casting off, just try to reconnect with the Valkyrie.
Yeah, you can make a religion or charisma check.
I am obviously going with charisma. Ability check. Let's do that. 17.
As you call out to her, you get a faint, like, brief vision of that bloody plain that is just sitting in the back of your mind, but you hear no response from the Valkyrie. You listen intently, and it's like you can hear distant whispers, but that could be that same singing that you were hearing coming from the river. It sounds like there's no response at all.
Okay. So she's getting more and more distracted and concerned as the day goes by. And I guess she will have a conversation with the others about the Valkyrie's reaction to when Atrax said a prayer to Tyr and the bloody god, to see if anybody's able to piece together what's going on. There seems to be an emergent story here that Tyr at least is corrupt. I don't know what the link is to the golden mask that we got initially, and why Odin and Thor was paying specific attention. So just I guess she's calibrating. She's got the sense that something's wrong, and she wants to hear what Mikkel and Gorm and Camilla think about this. Yormund, anybody?
Sorry, just got back. You were saying Svenja? No, I said I'll be right back. I had a phone call.
Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. Did not see that.
You were going to talk to us about not being able to contact the Valkyrie.
Yeah, and specifically what the corrupted Tyr may or may not mean, and
So you're actually
What-
sharing that you saw Tyr.
yeah, so she will share pretty much everything that happened in that plane.
Hello.
Ah,
Sorry, I kind of overslept.
Yeah, no worries. Welcome.
Yes. Can you fill me in on what happened after the
Fishing.
singing?
we found out the singer was coming from the river itself. We sailed a little bit downriver. We're now just on the way.
So the conversation as you were coming in, Onyx, is that Svenja has been trying to connect with the Valkyrie and she's been unable to. She's getting sort of brief flashes of the plane where the Valkyrie lives and maybe the sound of whispers or something, but it seems that the connection is broken and she's having a conversation with the party about what a corrupted Tyr in that plane may or may not mean. Now that links back to everything else that's going on for us. So that's when you joined.
Ah, okay.
Yeoman would say, well, two things. One, a corrupted Tyr is a corrupted Tyr, but two, that's a lot to take in. Where were you? Where was this?
So it was when she initially engaged with the Valkyrie, she was just in this essentially dark, endless plain in a pool of blood, tied up. But she's essentially came free. And the last time she went in there, it looked more like a mountainous area with mountains and valleys, still red and covered in blood and everything like that. But it is no longer a dark, endless pool of blood in every direction. It is essentially where the Valkyrie seems to be trapped. Not sure if it's a pocket dimension, if Tyr is there, that might suggest it's some other plane rather than a pocket dimension.
Right. But what I mean is it real? Like, you couldn't have just your imagination or something, magic bullshit, couldn't have conjured up the image of a big corrupted tear. Well, that was actually.
Well, complex question around, is this just a, I mean, I guess the evidence to say this is not just an hallucination is the immense power that she can unleash in engaging with that. So the Valkyrie and the plane and everything is real. She has no reason to believe that there was an illusion happening in that plane, because that's never been the case before. Malgrim's spirit was also there. I don't know if he also saw that, because she drew his spirit into the plane with her. So if he saw the same thing, you can ask him, I guess. That probably means that it's either a very powerful hallucination or something, or there is something real there.
And your
Maybe.
Valkyrie isn't responding anymore, sorry.
Yep.
Go ahead. Well, when we met the Valkyrie, she did mention the sort of creature, the mask she had was connected to it. Maybe whatever the creature was, corrupted tear.
Yeah, the story
he have
around
a
the
mask?
mask was. I don't know, actually. We just saw. Let me see if the picture is still up there. Did you just put the picture in the chat?
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
It was kind of a, oh fuck, let's get the fuck out of here. So she didn't really do a lot of time studying.
Oh no, I didn't put the picture of the realm viewing.
Okay, yeah.
I can send it though if you want.
No, it was he looked in the distance just like a giant Viking with a horned helm, but not enough detail to really study it. What is telling though is that when Atrax did the prayer to Tyr, the Valkyrie cursed, and she seemed to recognize him, and so the Valkyrie itself believed that this is real. And the corruption wasn't a surprise to her, so maybe the golden mask that she said, go and find out what's going on in Valhalla, there's something going on, and this mask has got something to do with it. So she didn't seem to be surprised. That may be the story that she was unable to remember and tell.
So your Valkyrie is probably dead.
That would be sad and problematic. What happens if your cedar beast dies, Dev? You get ripped apart or something?
Yeah, that is something that I don't think anyone's actually discussed or considered really what happens if the beast dies, because usually if the host dies, the beast will escape, and so it's like very difficult to kill the thing that is within. You don't really know where that spirit is housed or if it can even die. I mean, from her perspective, she was calling that place, she thought it was Valhalla. So as far as you know, she was already dead, according to her own sort of testimony. But yeah, at this point, it's new ground. I don't think any of you would have any experience with any of that kind of thing.
Yeah. New and deeply inaccessible right now. So
I
I mean,
sent
this
a
is
picture in the chat of what you have been seeing, Svenja.
Yep. It looks better than the initial ones, which was just black, flat, nothing. It's an improvement of sorts.
I wonder how it came to be then. How do you corrupt the god of war?
No, see, that's the sort of question we should be asking.
Well, we we've had one source, point of contact with a certain fey goddess.
If godlike, or if celestial politics are anything like human politics, one of the challenges we face is that the god or goddess we approach and talk to this may actually be part of the conspiracy. I guess it's reasonably well known that not everybody is happy with the way that Odin rules and makes decisions sometimes.
Yeah, but one or two of you met Freya.
Wasn't it actually? Oh, it might have been Carmilla.
Definitely Carmilla.
Yep.
No, because she didn't have the faintest fucking clue who it is, if I remember correctly.
In Yorman's mind, it was just someone sat down in a chair, saw Freya. That's it. He remembers nothing.
Yeah.
So is
Yeah.
Freya fine, not knocked in the head?
I guess from what Camilla described, she seemed to be fine. Kind of hard to work out if a god or a goddess is behaving normally if you don't actually meet them quite often.
Yeah, but they usually don't hold much of a bluff. They don't need to. Either we go back, Freya will kill us instantly, or she'll probably be fine and give us some answers.
Yeah, but I believe we can only talk to her like maybe once a month.
Well, good thing we aren't in the last month of eternity. We have many more to go.
That's true.
I mean, we did make friends with the pixie around the chair, and they actually helped us in the battle. So if anybody knows how to get to her or connect with her, it would be them. We just have to convince them to come and talk to us again.
Well, sounds like a problem for a future us.
True, we should probably sort out this hag thing first.
Speaking of, as this conversation is happening, as some of you are rowing, and I mean, I think the giant's doing most of the work, but Onyx, I put in the chat there, you can give me a perception check, as
Okay.
last I remember you were the looker.
Oh yeah.
I believe I succeeded
Okay.
in navigation.
Yeah. You feel like you know exactly where you're going for.
Let me see.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, that is the DC. So you are going to notice as you guys start to approach a river bend, you are having this conversation. It's been going well. You've been making good time, and as you now are entering more pine forests, the biome is sort of changing slightly again. But you are going to start to notice that there are dead bodies littered everywhere. There are, it's not that many, but enough to be concerned that something terrible has happened here. And with your 20, you will notice that all of them have got a noose around their neck, but most of them are just slumped against trees, and it looks like they were cut down from a tree. Like the noose is like hanging loose, but you see many of them just littered around, and they all seem decomposing.
Oh, within the river.
Yeah, on the
Or-
riverbanks, kind of in the tree line, you're seeing them amongst the trees, just lying in and amongst the beds of pine needles under these trees.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Onyx will point that out and say, that those bodies are alarming. Are, is it possible that they may be from the hag or something else?
Possibly. Quite frankly, I'm not as concerned as to who hanged them rather than
Who got them loose?
yeah.
And are they properly dead?
They're
And
decomposing.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, we have seen Draugr's bones. Until the bones are gone, they might still rise.
How close are we to the bodies, DM? Like,
They,
can
I
see
mean,
us
you're
at
you're on
distance?
you're on quite a narrow part of the river now. It's getting really tight to maneuver around these bends, and on both sides of the river, you can see that these bodies are just. You can't see how many they are. They could go deep into the forest, but you can definitely see that there are several of them on the shoreline, like around 10 or so.
Yeah, I'm going to open the Eye of Odin and see if their souls are still hanging around.
Oh, okay, yeah. As you open that eye, you will, and you scan around, you will notice that the nooses around their neck are glowing with energy. Like there is some sort of spirit in the rope itself, but the bodies, they definitely seem like they are dead. Though double check. Does it uh does it have any features that detect undead or things like that
You're
specific?
able to see the world in between life and death. Like it says, it's a spoken dimension, this special distortion, the souls of both living and dead creatures. So
Okay,
if
yeah.
they
So
have soul, I see it. Or
it
even if
would look
they
like
don't. Yeah.
it would look like their soul is contained in the rope that is around their neck, and that there is no soul in the body itself. But you definitely see that there is a, a soul that could be an undead. It kind of reads as a Draugr to you, knowing the Draugr that you fought before, and it seems like it has something to do with the rope around their neck.
Yeah, I'll tell the party that, well, there's a good chance they're a dragger. The rope around their neck is magical. It contains their soul, so they are banished from death. Yes. Should keep our guard up.
Ormond will make a possibly dubious choice. He is going to ride ahead on his Kelpie, just down the middle, past the body, see if that triggers them, so to say.
Are you okay? So you're obviously not trying to do this stealthily.
No.
Okay. We'll get to that in a second as you splash around a bit there. Yes. Fine.
Svenja will use the Helm of Tyr to cast Detect Evil and Good. Do I need to get you the spell description?
No, that's okay. You'll get a similar thing to Gorm. However, it will feel like there are more than just on the shore. You'll feel it coming from the ship itself, like they are either on the ship already or they are underneath the ship.
Yeah, it has a 30-foot radius, but it will tell, yes, there is, and also where it is. So what you're saying is just like not the traditional, it's over there. It's sort of almost a dissipated sense of everywhere.
Yeah, you're definitely getting bad juju vibes. Like,
Yeah, the ship is undead, the river is undead, everything is undead.
yeah, the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up and like glowing. They are. You're like, no, no, this is all evil. And yeah, you will feel it on the ship in a strange, like it feels closer than it should be, but yeah, that there is definitely some sketchy stuff going on, and between you and Gorm, you're pretty sure these things are Draugr. Especially as you see Yormund sort of his kelpie splashing around in the water, and Yormund, you will notice that from the darkness of the depths below, you will see a rope trying to wrap itself around the kelpie as it starts fighting back against it and pulls itself free. But you definitely, it seems like something on the bottom of the river just try to wrap the kelpie up in a rope.
He'll immediately break off and back to the ship.
Okay, in this moment, I'm just putting your tokens down and then move to the map.
Okay, so we don't have a chance to reverse anymore. How far ahead does this appear to be? Let's look at the map. Switch to that window, and
It is they are sort of surrounding you at this point, but it's just on the riverbanks. I'm just sorry, not a token. And move you over so long. And you may want to turn the volume down. I think this map has sound.
Oh my!
There's a little bell icon that you can control the volume. I've tried to turn it down globally, but I don't think it works there.
Yep. I think I hear the sound effects. Is it right now? It's like rushing waters. Is that the sound everyone's
Yeah,
hearing?
that's the map. That's the river that you're on.
Okay, it's not that loud for me.
Okay, good. I just don't know that we've deafened some people a couple times. I think listening to someone. Okay, yeah, sorry. I will finish putting these tokens down now, but you guys can tell me what you're doing as Yormund, something has tried to grab you from below. The rest of you are getting the feeling these are definitely undead.
It's in the water! And Suman just tries to slash at it.
Okay.
Okay, so Svenya's eyes will start glowing as she activates the protective aura from the helm. So there's bright light in 60-foot radius, dim light an additional 60 foot. Important for the rest of you is any creature gets a 1 bonus to armor class and saving throws and can sense the location of any invisible hostile creatures that are also in the bright light. So this is kind of massive fairy fire plus, I don't know what is the aura gives you plus saving throws and stuff.
Sorry, that's against invisibility, right?
Yes. So I don't know if it wouldn't light up hostile, but it's blanket invisibility and or invisible hostile creatures.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, with that, I think we can actually roll for initiative.
Ooh, okay.
Lovely.
Damn it, where is it? Bang on. We will get a sheet. There we go.
Your action bar should be right under your name.
Got it.
Combat. Okay, is everyone rolled there?
I think. Wait. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. I think. Yeah, I think everyone rolled. There's 6 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah.
And then I'll roll for the giant. So, Carmilla, you are up first as you see Yormund slash into the water, and Yormund, you feel a connection as you cut through something, and you feel the rope that was reaching up towards you just go limp and fall back down to the bottom. But at this point, Carmilla, you notice all of these bodies with their nooses around their necks. You see all of them starting to twitch a little bit as their heads hang loose, but their bodies just start moving, and like in a awful spider-like way, they start kind of pushing themselves up to their feet. What would you like to do?
Well, Death needs to rest. Let's get for the first. See, okay. Oh, perfect. Oh!
Yeah. First roll, and it's so good.
Oh!
Oh, damn!
I'm
Just like
pretty sure that's
decapitate.
dead.
Yeah, you
That's a
just
one-shot.
decapitate.
Well, on to the next one.
You see that one barely able to like get itself off the
What?
ground as it's about to lift up.
Why does it
Carmilla's already got
say?
her sword through its face.
Why does it say it's advantage on this one?
I don't know, but you are. Oh, because I think you're flanking with the ship. Technically, the hitbox is weird, but yeah, they are still kind of getting up from the ground. I'll allow it for the crit.
Well, almost there. We are almost there. And let me just and then tactical retreat. And that's all the movement and all the damage I can do. As I just jump off the ship, strike one down, pretty much like, imagine like me jumping off the ship and just taking the sword out and just cleaving it in two, then seeing, oh, there's another one. Then running up, skewing him, then cutting basically that part loose with my other blade, and then just running back. That's my turn.
Very nice. Svenja, takes us to you. You are muted.
Right. Let's just warm up a little bit the fingers, and she will just flick out little ice knives to the badly injured hanged man thingy, chappy. Let's see. And it is normal. Damn it. So okay, there's a second daggers, 2 daggers at level 5, so that's a second dagger for a
Yeah, second one hits.
whopping 7 points of damage. Okay, cool,
How
cool.
about the
As a bonus action, wait, that person, so she'll move to the front of the ship, and as a bonus action, throw out the rapier to that person over there, and so this never works with the remote control. So let's just do a rapier attack there. I tell you what, can we cheat a little bit? No, we can't cheat a bit. We should just change the range of the rapier, shouldn't we? For this, okay. +8.
Yeah, I swear I've deactivated every single thing that tries to limit you from range, but something in there.
25 to hit with it.
Oh yeah, that
And it does that's 1d6 piercing damage and 1d8 fire damage. So for 8 points of damage.
And sorry,
Okay.
which one of the two then?
That would be this one over there. The top one, the north one.
Okay. Sorry, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, nice. Yeah, sending the two knives, one into the tree and the other one just straight into that one's head. They both seem to drop. As Gorm, we go to you. And actually, Gorm, on your turn, I'd like you to also give me a perception check.
Ooh.
As do you still have the eye active?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
sorry,
1
ignore
second.
that. I've just changed the rapier to partial range. That's in 30 feet. Cool.
Oh, 10.
Okay. So yeah, you can see that these Draugr are definitely it is coming to life, and you can still see those nooses are glowing. But it is your turn. Oh, and I'll say the two that are dead with that check, you notice that the nooses have stopped glowing.
Oh, okay. So I was kind of wondering if we should look for the source of glowing nooses, but
Let's start with the old reliable target myself first. There we go. And then I'll be making an attack against the Draugr over there, the north. My Kraken's whip.
How long?
I smack him with the whip.
Yeah, that is definitely enough to do it. But how? What is the range on that thing? Are you moving on the ship?
It's with launch a line within 60 feet of me.
Oh, okay, so you only have to move like 10 feet. That's fine. I mean, if you're on the ship, we can say you can. You don't have to worry about movement speed on the ship itself. You can move around. I just knocked you down wherever.
Yeah, I'll move a bit forward and end my turn.
Awesome. So yeah, as you whip out towards that one. Oh wait, it killed one. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're in for that one. I see. So yeah, you'd see as you send that whip out towards it, the rope that is around its neck for a moment would actually grab onto the whip itself, but you just wrench his whole head with it, and it is no more. As that glow dissipates, and you will see the others. Two of them are going to come running into the water. They move faster than expected as they both, or actually they just go up to the edge because they've got the range. As the ropes around the two in front of you, Yormund, are going to extend out towards you, and they're both going to make an attack. With a 13, it misses as you're able to just duck and weave, getting away from these ropes that are trying to entangle you, but they seem to stand at the edge of the grove. This one is going to move. This one is going to move. Okay. And they are going to make an attack against you, Svenja.
Okay, how do I add that one modifier from of protection? AC will just manually override.
I don't know if
Double click on your armor class, then you get one up, and then you just in the custom formula adds a +1.
Ah, okay.
I'll wait to roll until you've done that. Is it meant to be 17?
Yep. Let's do that. Whoops. Let's just make that 12 plus 1. I'm breaking this.
You can also just set it to flat and write 17 for now. I mean,
Yeah. Fucking weird. 14. There we go.
oh my god, my rolls. An 11 from those two as they whip out towards you with no. This one is going to start climbing up onto the boat, and you see a rope just throwing over towards you. As this is the last of their attacks.
Okay.
God, a 10. Okay, so yeah, you will see them struggling here, but you will notice that there are more in the tree line that seem to be getting up and moving towards you, but they'll only be here on the next round. Onyx, we go to you as that one has just tried to make an attack. And because of where you are standing, I'll say you can also please give me a perception check.
Okay, perception check. Perception. Hiya. Ooh, not 20. Holy shit.
Holy crap! Yeah, so you will notice that like Malgrim is still gagged and bound over there, and Isolde is trying to hide, and you'll see Atrax and his wife have been huddled together all morning. They haven't really been engaging, but you will see that Matra, his wife, is busy preparing something. It looks like she's preparing the components of a spell, and you can hear her kind of chanting under her voice. It sounds like she's about to cast something, but it is your turn. You just notice this happening right next to you as the attack is breaking out around.
Okay. So Matra is doing something.
Yeah, it looks like she's about to cast a spell.
Oh, okay. With that, Onyx will take it as basically try to defend her from the close undead. So with that, Onyx will. Wait, can I come on? Select my token. Try to. Okay, there we go. 5, 10, 15. It's gonna hobble over, and it's gonna attack this Draugr here. So unarmed strike. Oh, do I roll with advantage for flanking or no? Just a regular roll.
Yeah, so you've got advantage because it's trying to climb up onto the boat and you're coming down on.
Okay, got it. Yep, that will obviously hit for 9 damage. The second attack. That's gonna hit for 6 damage. Then bonus action, third attack. Unarmed strike. Hiya! Does 13? Yep, that'll hit. For 7. 3 strikes. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, just tagging this thing back down to the ground as it falls back, completely destroyed by that triple strike.
Yep. And with that, Onyx will, yeah, he'll move basically somewhat in front, and we'll look around for more enemies that might be coming. And that's Onyx's turn.
So, with that, it takes us to the others on the ship. As you will see Matra raising her hands and slamming them down towards the deck as she casts a spell, and you will see that all around them, around the giant, basically from the giant to the center of the ship. So everyone that you could just see behind you, Onyx, you see them consumed by darkness as she casts the darkness spell around them.
Oh, okay.
And then you hear Isolde scream. You hear her let out this blood-curdling scream, and you hear Atrax's voice saying, "Matra, what are you?" And that is that they are consumed in darkness. It is a magical darkness on the back of the ship. So I will put down. For some reason, the spell is not letting me cast, but I'll put down.
Oh no! Then I should have got like an insight check to see if it was. Okay.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have without that nat 20, you wouldn't know that it was her casting it up there, but you definitely saw it was Matra doing it.
Okay.
But Mikil, that takes us to you as you kind of hear Isolde screaming.
That doesn't bode well. My character's not on the map.
Also struggling to find you. I think you might be underneath.
I am
Yeah.
underneath the
Where's
map.
Mikil's character token?
I'm gone. Edgar. Far in the wind.
I'll put you. Well, if you're probably under the boat or something. But there we go.
Wonderful. I'm
Oh,
here.
there it is.
Okay. So first things first, obviously, I have to cast
All
Shield of Faith.
reliable.
All reliable. Um, so that's happening back there. I kind of don't want to be a part of that. I will jump offshore. Oh well, onshore. To go down and deal with these hanged men with yeomen.
Yeah, you can see both of them trying to attack Yormund, but struggling. They don't seem to notice you running at them.
Although I am gonna stop there because I've just used. Oh wait, no, I keep forgetting Shield of Faith is a bonus action. Okay, I'm gonna run up to this dude and then I'm gonna schwack him with the Troll Tusk CX. And I just hit myself. That's wonderful. Oh no.
Well, you're hitting yourself.
Why are you hitting yourself? Oh, okay. 15, that hits. What kind of damage will I do? Not a lot. And then I will hit him once again. Hopefully with a better outcome.
I mean, you do notice that these guys' necks are already broken, but the rest of their body seems quite quick and capable, and you are just bludgeoning it, breaking it down.
Wonderful. Maybe I should have taken out my hammer. Maybe that was a better weapon for these people. Oh well. Former people.
Oh, nearly just broken all its limbs or sliced off bits and pieces. There's not much of this. Are you targeting anything specific as you're making these attacks?
I'm not sure how these creatures operate, so I'm going to go on a limb and say I'll target their limbs, so the legs and the arms, so they can't fight back.
Okay, yeah, and you have successfully done that. He's in a bit of a Black Knight situation right now, trying to bite your legs off, but no limbs to speak of.
Okay, wonderful. That'll be my turn.
Yeoman takes us deep.
As always, first. Kelpie and I, we're going to go bowling. And going to bowl straight through these two on shore.
Holy shit.
So, for a starter, those two must make a strength saving throw with a DC of 15. Or take...
Yeah, I rolled for them together, but I rolled an 18 on the die, so unfortunately, do they still take half damage? Yeah.
They do.
So that's enough to trample the one that has no arms and legs.
Lovely. And then just riding around, Yorman is going to swing at the other one. Or actually... he's going to go for another couple pins. He's going to try and do the exact same to these two over here. while Shepard instead will come and fuck that guy up. Oh. It keeps the damage shouldn't be reduced.
So Shepard's got him by the noose, just
Yep.
wrenching him around like the collar.
And could you have the other two up here roll strength saving throws, please?
Oh, 19 on the
Fuck.
Man. Oh man, you didn't roll good on attack rolls. You did real good on saving throws for the hangman.
Yeah. Okay, so what is
Sorry?
what is the damage for the charge? Because they still take half.
Well, it has an average of 13, but I managed to roll absolute minimum for 6.
Okay,
So
yeah.
they'll take 3. Well, it's a good thing Yorman still has his action. Being a good fighter. No,
Oh, no.
fucking way. No fucking way.
Oh man, I can understand the feeling of bad attack rolls.
It's a good
Oh
thing
man, that was that was so close to another one.
Nah, we ballin'. And with another 1d8. Zap, and the other one gets zapped too for a 7 lightning. Yormid is too used to swinging for the head, but these guys' heads are a bit dislodged. Takes some getting used to. But, yep, that's my turn.
Okay, very nice. As you can see, as we go to the top of the round, you will see there are more of them seemingly emerging from the forest. And yeah, for the sake of time, they are getting him. But Carmela, we go to your turn. I will. You will see that there is one coming from up ahead, right next to you. I'm putting it down.
Ooh.
Why is it not? There we go. Yeah, you see one just emerging.
One dead coming up. Well, quickly dispatched. And then
Another
waiting
one
for the...
bites the dust.
Yes, and then wait for more to dispense.
Okay. Svenja holding the tree line. I mean, Kamala holding the tree line. Svenja, it's on to you.
So Svenja's concerned about the potential that this is never going to end. So she's going to turn around to Jorun to shout row and to try and get the boat out of here. And she sees the magical darkness, not knowing where it comes from. She's going to try and cast the dispel magic at it. And that's going to be interesting.
Okay.
How do I target that?
Oh, nice.
And I
yeah,
have no
so
idea what to target.
There's nothing to target because yeah, I don't think that one works. But you can absolutely do that. You see the spell, and you can.
Does it end?
Yeah, no, that does. As as you cast the spell, what does it look like?
So there's, I guess, there's almost a ghostly
God.
image of the Valkyrie image of the Valkyrie wings, and it's just there's like these little. It's almost as if the light crystallizes into these little feathers that sort of condense in her, and then just sprays out over the darkness and hopefully dissipates it that way.
And as the darkness dissipates, you will see a look of terror on Isolde's face as the giant looks confused, and you see Matra standing in front of Atrax, and she has his sword driven straight through his chest as he just seems to be looking at her in shock, and you see him slowly going limp and just falling over the side of the boat as it seems like she has just killed him in the darkness. He was already
what?
wounded from before, and it seems like she has this look of madness in her eyes and a big smile on her face.
Oh gosh.
Great. Okay, so Svenja is going to scream at her, "What have you done?" and almost whip the rapier. She wants to move the rapier closer to Matra and move herself, but in moving the rapier, she's going to try and move it through the hanged man there. And let's see if it works this time. It does not. Why are you doing this to machine? Fuck it. Okay. 20 plus 6. It is a 19 to hit for 1d8. 1 point of piercing and 7 points of fire damage.
That is enough to kill her.
And she will move the rapier. This is how far she can go, and she will move closer herself. And she, I mean, Matra may not have recognized, but she has this absolute look of rage, and now would be the good time to talk really fast if you want to live, is what she is essentially screaming at Matra as she approaches her. That's our turn.
Okay, I'm going to quickly, just because that token isn't.
Wait, what?
Oh, she's still standing there.
Oh, okay.
I just have to. I'll just ship this in the way.
What is Malgrim's face doing in this? Is there a moment out of the corner of her eye does Svenja see happy, surprised, or is
He
that too
looks
much to want to?
frustrated. He looks very frustrated, and because he's still gagged and bound, and he's looking up at Matra.
Okay, so it's not like, okay, hey, Mistress Hag, took you so long. Welcome.
It does
It's not
kind of
that
look
level.
like he's giving a "what the hell took you so long" look, but it's hard to tell with just his eyes. But he seems to be like nudging, like gesturing for her to free him. You can see him kind of like moving his bound wrists like in her direction.
So overstaying the walk. I'm trying to shout at Isolde to hit Malgrim with something, knock him out. I think that's too much probably, but if you allow it, that's the other thing that she would then try and do. Shout at Isolde to knock Malgrim out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Telling Isolde to do that. Yeah, you see, she looks panicked and terrified at seeing the large Leonin just get that sword driven straight through him like it was nothing. But she seems to hear you, and so does the giant.
Yep. And right now, Atrex's body is just laying on the ground.
Yeah, it's just slumped off the boat and landed next to you.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, okay, so it's off the boat, or is it still on the boat?
No, it just fell off the boat. I can't actually physically move it, but it's sort of landed in the mud next to you.
Oh, okay.
So Svenja, is that going to be your turn?
Yep, I think that's quite enough. Thank you.
Cool. We go to you. As you see this chaos unfolding as well now. Actually, now that this has happened, you can give me another perception check, or just tell me what it is you're paying attention to here in this moment.
Well, he looks back at, well, now dead Atrax. And he will quickly lash out at another Draugr before moving up towards the group down there.
When you look at Matra, you will notice that because you have, I believe, with True Sight, you can see through illusions, and it seems like the face she is wearing is some sort of magical disguise.
Well, then I'll swing at her non-lethally if I can, with the tentacle, just like choke her out or something. If she is even that squishy. Yeah, move here and attack. I will miss.
Damn it.
Yeah, you will see her as you launch that. She will move with lightning speed and just claw it out of the air, deflecting it. As you can see, she moves much faster than the frail woman that you thought you had saved.
I'll continue moving forward towards her and end my turn.
Okay. On the following turn, some of these hanged men are still moving in. There's one going for Yorman. The other two dead.
Yep.
I just realized it's got one with its claws and one with its ropes.
Ah.
Okay, the
Oh,
ropes are
what?
useless, but he manages to grab it. For 4 whole damage. As it's just, you see this Draugr trying to bite into you, but sort of fighting against the horse's powers.
I like to imagine he gets clawed on the leg, just on the back of his armor, just turns around and looks at him like a stone statue rotating.
And that one gets score. And the others, I think, there's one here. So going for me.
Oh man, even with Shield of Fate.
Yeah. That's 5 damage there, and Mikhail, you can give me.
Yep. Oh shit.
Oh,
Who, Jess?
What?
proficiency in conceives probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, that is for your concentration, so your shield stays up. However, I think you are grappled. I'm just checking. Yeah, so the rope is going to wrap around you. You are grappled and restrained, and I need you to please make a strength check. As it like wraps the rope around you and starts pulling you in towards it.
Oh boy. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, as it tries to pull you, you don't budge at all, and you just grab it, and now you have him. You're both kind of tied together at this point, but you've got him grappled and restrained.
Oh.
And yeah, with this, he starts like sort of waving his claws. He'll take one against Shep. That one. The other one, unable to get around, is swimming through the water towards Yormund, but unable to do too much damage. As let's check the time. Yeah, as we go then to Onyx, Atrax has just
Alright.
landed with a heavy thud next to you.
Okay. With that, Onyx will temporarily like move up. I guess like kind of like someone over his yeah, there, and gonna strike this supposed Matra. So gonna make a unarmed strike. Do I have advantage? Or like flanking with the giant, or no?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. There you go. 27 to hit.
Way too close to that one.
Huh?
It was very close to a natural one.
Oh, okay. So 6 damage, and I'm gonna to do a stunning strike. So make a con saving throw. Oh crap! No.
No.
Damn it. All right. Second unarmed strike. So advantage. Okay, 23. That's 10 damage, and I'm gonna attempt another unarmed strike, stunning strike. Okay, there we go. She is stunned until the end of my next turn.
She is going to use a legendary resistance.
Oh
Ah,
man.
He's only got the one. You've used
okay,
it up.
but okay, bonus action, unarmed strike.
Let's see. As you are landing these blows, she seems to have some martial arts skill of her own, and manages to just shrug off that blow. But let's see that last one.
Ooh,
Oh,
oh wait, hold on. It didn't add 6. So add another 6 to the hit.
what?
I accidentally didn't click on the critical damage. It did regular 1 dice. It didn't do 2 dice.
Yeah, but it's max on the other one, so you got
An extra 6 then. On top of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
10.
So 16 extra d6. So just decrease another 6 is what I'm saying.
yeah.
On yeah, okay. And it's gonna attempt another unarmed strike with this nat 20. Hiya! Come on. Oh!
Oh,
Oh no!
Okay, yeah,
Very
that was a
good.
nat one. How do you stun it?
Oh, I can imagine he did like like a strong knife head to like the jugular, the throat, like basically to prevent her from casting spells, since spells require verbal components.
Very nice. Yeah, you see, she put all that her effort into shrugging off the one blow and just doesn't see you coming with that. As you hear a little like cat-like squeal, and she seems stunned.
Yep. Huzzah.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn. Action, bonus action, those 3 attacks, and stunning strikes. 3 stunning strikes.
Where's the stun?
Man, that was epic. And that 20 unarmed strike, and then that 1 saving throw.
Okay, so as we now go to their turn, you see her kind of stuck there, and Malgrim just looking at her frustratedly as Isolde screams, and she is going to try and smash him in the back of the head.
Oh, on Malgrim?
Yeah, as Svenja was telling her to knock him out.
Okay.
Sorry that I'm interrupting, but who is Isolde? Isolde?
It's Isolde.
Yes, Soldi, the civilian or woman we saved.
Okay, we saved a woman. Got it.
Oh yeah, she was. You saved her when you arrived in. So she is going to smack him on the back of the head as she hits him with the blunt side of her dagger, just with the handle, trying to knock him out. And as she smashes him on the back of the head, he takes the blow, and it is going to knock the gag out of his mouth as the giant leans down and is going to like put his hands around Malgrim and just is going to grapple him, and then put another hand around Matra, and he has now got them both grappled.
Okay.
However, I'm just going to. Oh my God. All right. So as Malgrim's mouth is freed, he is going to shout out. You hear him shout in. It sounds like infernal again, and you hear him shouting the
wait.
name. Oh yeah, you weren't here earlier. There were some infernal runes and elven runes that were marking gravestones on your way here. Sorry,
Okay.
you missed that.
Okay. Yeah, and not only that, but Onyx knows Elvish and Infernal.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you would have definitely. Oh, I was wondering if you did back then, but it is good to know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to need. Let's see. Yeah. So as a bonus action, I'm going to need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, is it like that sleep effect?
It's the same sleep effect.
Oh no,
Yeah,
you just
I
failed,
know
Mikkel.
what
It was
sleep.
his-
Wait a
I know
second.
exactly. Oh no,
Oh, boy.
I sleep.
Oh, what
I
is it?
sleep.
What is it? What is that? Wait a second. What is it? Come on. Yes.
Okay. Onyx and Camilla are awake. Svenja, what about you? Oh,
Who
Svenja
just?
makes.
Yeah, you just make it.
Okay, so the rest of you fall unconscious as that singing that you heard earlier turns dark, and you will hear whispers starting
Yeah.
to surround you coming from the forest.
Sorry, I just want to check that Mikkel add the +1 from the protective, because that would mean he also makes it on 17.
Oh,
Is
from
he close enough?
Like is Mikhail with Endora?
I mean, you did get a +1, but that's probably just your wisdom modifier, so maybe not.
Yeah, that's just my wisdom modifier.
Okay, yeah. So if Miko has a +1, then he would have made that as well.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the
Okay.
singing is coming from the forest and the water, or from the water essentially.
This seems like it's Malgrim's doing. This is the same sort of whispering that you heard before. It seems to be counteracting those sort of Fey songs, but that is his bonus. And then with his action, he is going to cast a spell. Is anyone going to? Has anyone got any reactions? Because
Yeah, we'll counterspell him.
Oh,
okay, I didn't know you had counterspell. What level are you going to counterspell?
3, I think.
I don't think
yeah,
you're
Right,
like
higher.
3 is the lowest for counterspell.
yeah, then you can.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the lowest. But
I mean,
then
that's the
you
max
can.
level I can cast. It's a 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you can roll then for me a. I think it's
A spell casting check. So
your charisma.
yeah, so it's a higher level than that. Ooh, let's see.
Why is rolling that automatically? Okay, so what is the spell casting? It's plus 3.
Ooh,
Okay, 27.
Okay, so as you hear these whispers coming from all around you, you'll see a mist starting to set in and start to swirl in front of him. But as you do that, you just blast that mist away, and it kind of dissipates, and you see him just looking at you angrily. Um, and yeah, you hear him shouting at you from across the boat, but it is sort of overpowered by the whispers that you're managing to hold off here, and that is their turn. He is not able to cast his dimension door.
oh,
Just growling at him, Malgrim. I warned you. Consequences are on you now.
oh man, they almost got away with Dimension Door.
Yeah, that could have been very different if you hadn't stunned her. But Mikhail, we go to you.
Oh boy. So, oh yeah, right. I was in tug of war with this dude. Okay. I'm gonna tug him closer to me. Yeah. So just be sure this was the dude that tried restraining me.
You've got him grappled and restrained.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try and pull him towards me.
Yeah, you do that easily.
Ah, wonderful. Guess yeah. As he comes closer, I'm gonna attempt to stab him with my sea axe.
So you've got advantage on that.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, because he's restrained.
13. Wonderful.
Yeah, maybe drive that right through him, and you will notice as you make that attack, your blade starts to cut through the noose that is around his neck, and you will see it like starting to sizzle where you cut it. It looks like the rope starts to burn slightly.
Now that's curious. What if I cut the rest of it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make another attack. My purpose with it is to try and cut this noose in half, and hopefully kill him as well. But does that hit?
It hits still.
Oh, wonderful.
So as you cut the rope, yeah, I mean, I feel like you probably with that one taking his head with it, but as you do sever the rope in the process, you will see his body start to burn and like flakes coming off of it as it turns to ash and writhes as it dies. Unlike the others who just sort of went stone dead.
Okay. So as I see that, I'm gonna shout to the rest of the party. Like, just, hey, the weakness is the noose. Cut it off. But like louder. You know?
Hit him in the knee. Sounds rude, but it's not.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be my turn. Actually, before I end, I'm gonna move a bit closer to the ship again. If I can move my character. There you go. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay, Yeoman. You hear this as you can see one of them moving across the water towards you and trying to grab onto the back of the Kelpie. One trying to claw at you from the side.
Truth be told, Yormund is
Shit.
so it's really up to the Kelpie. Wonder if we could like buck me awake.
I mean, did the Kelpie roll?
Didn't I? This is probably going to be real bad. Yep. Kelpie.
Yeah. So you
Well,
guys are
cool.
snoring away there. I will say though, it doesn't seem to have affected Shepard.
Hmm.
Sorry to be a pain in the. Kelpie a fey creature and to sleep and charm.
What was that? I can't hear you.
Isn't the Kelpie a fey creature and therefore it would?
Huh.
Yeah, I mean I haven't actually made a proper stat block. I think it's using a horse still. But that is a good point. I'm gonna check because I have got the other stat block. But yeah,
I wonder who. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll say you can have the advantage for now, but I will double check.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not like I want to spoil your fun, but
I wonder who is Kelpie. Who's that?
The Kelpie, the horse that can walk on water. Of
Oh, okay.
folklore.
Okay, I never met it in character or heard
Yep.
in player
Yeah.
knowledge.
It's just a Kelpie. So then the Kelpie is at first not going to pay any mind to Yorm and just limp on his straddle, and is just going to stomp. Is going to stomp this one next to it.
Ooh.
Oh, that actually hits.
That was close. That was close to that one there.
So it doesn't technically, but it does have it is supposed to have a thing called drowning hypnosis. So I'll say that counteracts it on the, gives you that.
Nice. And then the horse is just gonna trot away, realizing something is amiss. Shepard is going to notice something is wrong, and on pure instinct tries to find Malgrim.
Oh, it's not giving you a big wet doggy lick? Damn.
Fear is more important than sleep. Although he actually can't reach that far.
You can see Malcolm is gripped by the giant right now, and there is a hanged man right in front of Shepard where he's standing there.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, he's just climbed
Oh,
up
yeah.
onto the ship.
Shepard is surprised. His head suddenly darts up, and then just he bites. Not for much.
Ooh. Damn. We were rolling really good on the hangman saving throws.
Why does it have damage? I think that should
Because
be enough to kill it.
It's the strength save, so he decides
Oh,
to
yeah.
have the damage.
I know, but it's.
It is. I will fix. Oh, I think he's still targeting the other one.
Yeah, just switch the carrier tokens. Maybe you can do that.
It's like you bring it down to 3.
Brilliant. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay, yeah. So you do manage to distract that one from attacking Isolde, and as we come here to the top of the round, it is past, and Svenja, you said that you had a hard out tonight, so
It was getting good.
It was 11:30 local time. I'm happy to go for another half if you want to.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
you
let's-
22.
Yeah, let's see where this combat leads.
Okay, so yeah, at the top of the round then. Okay, Commander, it is your
Hmm. Okay, let's make it. What is currently alive?
Yeah, it does sound like there may be more in the forests, but it seems like you've thinned out all the ones that were coming to your side at this point.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what is left? Let's see. Oh well. There is something there that I can kill. Yeah. It's dead. Yay. And I see something swimming. It's finally time to engage in naval combat. Or at least water combat.
Or marine combat. The head still.
Yeah, I have a idea that those most likely based on zombies. So yeah. So yeah, just running through the forest, seeing, ooh, there's something there. running through past it, cutting it down, then seeing, ooh, there's something moving in the water, jumping, and just landing a hit on it. And that's where we ended.
Very nice. Mopping them up here, Svenja. On top, you can see the giant has Matra and Malgrim, both of whom are not looking too happy right now.
And I'm asleep.
Why am I unable to select myself? She is growling at Malgrim. I am saving you for later, and it is going to hurt. And then she's going to target Matra and summon her 4 Valkyrie friends to quickly come and break Matra. Where is my spell? Come on, man. Freaking browser.
Sorry, while you cast that, I'll be
Okay.
okay. Sorry.
Okay, so the 3 Valkyries have all swirled around Matra, and all 3 of them hit. And I think doing in total 5, 14, 28 points of force damage. And if I could select my little rapier thingy, she's also going to almost fling the rapier at Matra on the 30 foot that it can move. And let's see if it attacks us. Okay, it doesn't. So do 20 plus 8. As this rapier is just flying through the air, targeting essentially Matra's larynx. It hits her on a 21. 1d6 plus 1d8. So 1d6 piercing damage and 4 fire damage. And you're going to have to apply that for me, please.
Yeah, that is applied. Yeah, you hear a hissing sound coming from hers. She just tries to react in pain, but is still stunned, not really able to get a full voice out.
Yeah.
And she is moving closer, and that is her turn.
Okay, Gorm still asleep.
Asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
All right. Yep. What will you do, Garb? Will you attack this Matra imposter or Malgrim, who is trying to cast a spell?
I am going for Matra, the Malgrim's boss, saving Malgrim for later.
Okay.
But you feel free to kill him if you want to. I understand your way.
No, I was just asking.
No, she's going
Like,
for
I
the
was
bigger
still-
threat.
Yeah, I was still gonna go for a Matra.
Also, Gorm and Yormund, you both take 9 points of psychic damage at the beginning of your turns. I forgot about that. If you're
What? No saving throw again to wake up? Crap.
if you start your turn asleep, while he is busy making that song, then you take the psychic damage. But you don't take any the first time it hits you. It's just at the start of your turn. If it's still singing, you take this like psychic damage, but that damage does not wake the sleeper. It specifically says.
Oh, fuck. Well, should have attacked him. To try and break concentration. Retrospect, bad idea.
Move my turn.
Right? I mean, that's sort of metagaming knowledge anyway.
Oh yeah, Gorm's like sleeping still, right?
Yeah. So that takes us to the hanged men, of which I don't think are there any even left. Oh, there's the one on.
On your shepherd.
Oh, it actually got a 23. I didn't target him. But that's 6 slashing points to
Oh.
And then the rope. Rope goes for Sven. Oh, 17. So you are grappled and restrained. I'd like you to please make a strength check.
Okay, I am not going to counter spell that. Where is strength? $17.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, you're fine. It is not able to pull you, but you are grappled and restrained by the rope. But is it grappled and restrained? Yeah, you are grappled and restrained, but it isn't able to pull you any closer to it. And that, I think, is the last. No, there's still one more sort of approaching the. And he's going to make one attack against Onyx, and then he's going to go to. Oh, I can't. $21.
Oh wait.
Rolling.
Oh wait, is it a? Wait, is this a ranged attack or melee attack?
It's making a ranged attack from below, from the ground.
Oh, okay. Then I would like to use deflect missiles.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah. So.
So I have to roll damage first, right? You reduce the damage.
Yes. Wait. Hold on. Yeah. So so it's gonna reduce it by. So I reduce the damage by 16.
Okay, yeah, you managed to catch the rope just as it comes in. It is not able to grab you. And yeah, that is more than enough. Can you throw it back yet? Because I'd say you could like swing him.
Oh yeah, it's a monk ability. Yeah, so I use a monk point. Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you can just.
Oh wait, is it at? Wait, is it at? Wait, so is it a regular attack?
Just normal.
Is it? Oh, okay, regular. Oh, yeah. Okay, 15. That is gonna be. Minimum damage, so 6.
Okay, so yeah, how do you turn his attack again?
Oh, I wonder, what does this range attack look like? Is it like some kind of arrow attached to some rope or something like that?
No, it's an animated rope that's like lashing out towards you, and it looks like it's about to try and like strangle you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so basically Onyx grabs like the noose of the knot and then kind of like cowboy style, like I don't twirl the rope and just in a way wrap it around its own neck and kind of do or rather around its chin, and do like a pulling, a snap of the neck, with the rope instead.
Yeah, I mean its neck is already snapped, so you kind of like whip it as you throw its whole body and just smash it against the bottom of the boat. But you've got this thing by the neck, and it
Yeah.
does not look like it's going to be able to fight you much. I think that's all
Okay.
of them. As yeah, we go then to your turn. Oh no, wait, there's still one alive that's busy. It's underwater with Camilla. Is going to try.
Oh, like it did its attack thing with Carmilla already. Carmilla is. Oh wait, did it not already take its turn?
I don't think it did.
No, it did because of it did its range attack, and Carmilla got hit, and Carmilla made the strength saving throw.
No, that was Finja.
Oh, Svenja. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, sorry. I got the two mixed up.
So that did get a crit on that one with its claw, making it 14 points of slashing.
Sorry. Cutting words reaction. Is it within 60 feet of me? You see, first check.
Yeah, I think just
It is. So she'll use one reaction for cutting. It needs to roll. I roll a 1d8 and subtract it from the attack roll.
cutting
Not
words.
on a crit.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I misunderstood. So minus 6.
Yeah, technically I should have done it after the roll, but before. So you can decide to decline.
It was a 24 with the crit. So 24 minus 6
18.
is 18. Does that hit you, Kamala?
That still hits, though I think it does not have a secondary effect, so you can choose to reduce the damage.
Okay, yeah, so you can reduce the damage by 6. Is that?
Okay, let's rather do that then. Let's reduce the damage by 6. I should read the thing properly.
No, that's. I mean, it was right. I think it works either way, but that's cool. So, Kamala, you can add the 6 back there, and yeah, it does. It seems to just be clawing onto you as you're pulling it down underwater. But that was all of them. So, Onyx, we go to you.
Okay, so right now Matra is grappled by Yorkman, the giant.
Yes. And does her stun wear off on her turn or yours?
No, it's the end of my current turn. The end.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. I wonder, can Onyx tell? What's it? How's his name pronounced?
Jordan.
Joran. Okay, yep. I wonder, can he tell Yorin to let go of Matra because Onyx will grapple Matra instead? Can he do that?
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of got her. It's just sort of pinching onto her, so you can definitely do that.
Okay. What will happen is that Onyx will grapple her, and she will automatically fail, since being stunned will make you automatically fail any strength or dexterity checks or saving throws. So he's automatically grappled by Onyx. And what Onyx will do is basically kind of push along. So grappling creatures is using twice his movement. So 10, 20, 10, 20, 30 over here, like with Matra by the west side of him, like right here. Do you see my mouse cursor? Like right here. So like move her the Matra token here to the west side.
Yes, I heard you.
Oh yeah, Sorry. Just being.
There's a lot of stuff on the map, so it's hard to move around. But yeah.
Okay. Yep. And basically put this Matra head to the water so that it doesn't cast any spells. Can Onyx do that?
You can. Yeah, I mean, are you making an attack or something specifically, or? I mean, you've got her grappled. You're able to do that.
Yeah.
But she's going to fight back against you. So.
Yeah, but by her turn. But yeah. So the grappling. So that's like my first attack action, and So, uh, so and then I guess yeah. So he can use his second attack action to make a, or rather, first he's gonna bonus action a rage on himself for Onyx. So he's gonna rage. Gonna use ability. Oop, and then okay, and then use his second attack action of unarmed strike, and because of his grappler martial feat, he has advantage. Damn! Even with advantage, like I guess Onyx is focused on hit on keeping this Matra grappled and making sure it doesn't cast any spells by putting its head in the water so it can't use its verbal components. And that is Onyx's turn.
Okay. So then, on their turn, they are no longer stunned.
Yep, but their head is in the water.
Yeah.
Onyx is like attempting. Yep.
Yeah, we heard you.
Okay. Sorry. I just hope Onyx's plan works.
Yeah, so you've got her head, and then she is now going to start to struggle, which she's going to use her escape technique to use her sleight of hand instead of athletics or acrobatics. But I would like it'll be a contested check.
All right. Onyx has advantage because raging.
And her escape technique gives her advantage as well. So you can roll your athletics or acrobatics, and versus her sleight of hand. I'll roll first so you can see what you need to be.
Okay.
Oh wait, oh no, that's right.
Yeah.
You got to beat a 26.
Oh man, I have to roll a nat 20 or 19. Dang it. No, damn it.
Unless you've got like some inspiration or something, I don't know.
Oh yes, I do. I have one more inspiration. So
I meant bardic inspiration. I wasn't sure if those have been Spender's been doling those out, but yeah, you still have your inspiration from last session.
Yeah. Yeah. So can I roll with advantage again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. No, dang it.
Oh, still.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Man, she's got good sleight of hand. She rolled a 6. She got a +10.
Yeah, this is the escape technique that lets her use her sleight of hand instead of the others. Otherwise, she definitely would have beaten her. But you realize that she's got some skills as well and manages to slip out of your grasp. And if that, let me just check if that is action or bonus.
It's usually an action to get out of the check, unless her special thing is.
Yeah, this is that's what I'm checking. Is the. Okay, so it is, an action. So she manages to slip out of your grasp there, but let's see what she's done. She will turn and look at you, and she just says, "Oh, you're a fun one. We'll play again soon." And she is going to dive into the water under the boat.
What? No. Do I get attack of opportunity, or do I make a perception check?
Yeah, she didn't attack you, so there's no. You would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
But it will be at disadvantage because she's going into the water.
Okay, so
putting her in the water, she's just slipping into.
Okay, so attack of opportunity with the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so unarmed strike, attack at disadvantage. Oh, that hits. But I'm gonna use my final monk point to do stunning strike.
Of course.
Come on. No! Damn it!
Yeah, so you definitely get a good hit in, but the water just, if there'd been solid ground on the other side, you would have pinned her for sure. But she just manages to slip underneath the boat, and it seems like she swims under the.
Damn, it would have been game changing if that succeeded.
Yeah, that
That
was
failed.
that was one of those kinds of rolls. A few of them there on your turn.
Damn, I should have
Um,
I should have used my inspiration on that instead. Or wait, no, it's only for myself. That's how inspiration works. Advantage on
yeah,
myself.
we're not. Otherwise, my God, I'd never get anything done. But we then go to those on the ship where Malgrim, you haven't done anything to silence him, right? No.
Yeah, but he's still grab it. But can
Yes.
Mistletoe still attempt to attack Valgrim?
Yeah, she can, but I mean, she's panicking right now.
Okay.
She will make an attack. I'm just, it's everyone all over. Okay, she's not doing so good. She's just like hammering her fists against the giant's fists as she seems to be screaming. The giant is going to try and like crush him in his hand as you hear. Oh, you hear Malgrim just shouting and saying, "We have brought your champions, mistress. Save us, please!" And as he casts a spell on his turn, he is going to turn incorporeal. As he slips out of the grapple and is going to move. He can move through the creature's spaces without provoking opportunity attacks as he kind of turns into a ghost and flies into the tree line over here. You can still see him, but that is. I'm just checking how the singing thing, how long it stays up. Oh, okay, so he just uses the bonus action to maintain it. So he's going to keep doing that. For those of you who are asleep, he seems to be trying to keep you asleep. But with that, we go to Mikil.
Okay. Now what the fuck do you want to do? Should we try and... I guess we could try and subdue the professor or Malgrim. So like, are we trying to keep them alive, or should we just like start hacking and slashing into these people?
I think
The
kill him.
Kelpie waves an oddly limp Yormund in your face.
So yeah,
Ah, of course. Okay. I'm gonna slap Yormund. I'm gonna slap Yormund again.
Well, I will say just for the record, you can use an action. So even though it's a nat one, we can. It's not working at first. Got to do some bitch slapping to really get.
You mean healing hands? That's what we're doing.
I'm gonna invent a new spell. Instead of healing hands, it's called waking hands.
Heating
Yeah.
hands.
Hating hands. But yes, okay, I'll keep bitch slapping Yormund until he wakes up, I suppose.
Yeah, it's literally the thing says until the song ends, the sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. So you manage to slap him awake, even though it's ringing the helmet that he's wearing, and that is your action. Is there anything else you have on your turn?
I don't have any. No, I don't have anything. Fortunately, all my spells require an action. But yes, that'll be my turn after waking Jormund up.
Okay, yeah. And with that, we go before your turn there, you see a woman making her way through the tree line. You see this woman dressed in quite fancy garb, but it looks like there is blood dripping from her hands, and she is going to reach out a hand towards. Svenja's got the whole Valkyrie thing. She's got everyone cornered. She points to you, Svenja, and I need you to please make a Constitution saving throw as you see her kind of clench her hand in front of you. Oh my god.
16.
It just fails. Have you got
You
anything
have
on
plus 1 from the aura, or is it including the
Oh.
plus 1?
Yeah, no, that's excluding the +1, so it will be 17.
Okay, 17 meets it, beats it. So you are going to feel. Okay, yeah. So you feel the blood in your veins just suddenly start to pulsate. You feel your heart speeding up. You feel you can like hear your heartbeat in your ears, and you. Yeah, it is loud, but you are not deafened by it. It is just you are able to kind of push through it. However, on the other side, in your because you are connected with this Valkyrie, that the visions of that plane of blood, you kind of get these flashes of that of that place, and it suddenly seems like those rivers of blood are flooding, like they are overflowing, and there is just rushing rivers of blood flowing through this place. So, Onyx, can you mute your mic so you can hear whatever's in the back? But yeah, you feel she is trying to rupture your arteries here, and you do not succumb to it. But there you see Drekna Bloodtooth, who you can hear Malgrim like rejoicing as he sees her. That is her action. But Jormund, we go to.
It is 11.
Yeah, I know. It's the end of the round. It's Jormund's turn. We'll end it here.
Shepard is just gonna finish off that. At least try to. Nope, he won't. Oh. Shepard's occupied. Onyx.
Oh, yes.
We can just hear that.
What?
Uh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, you don't hear it anymore? Got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Jormund, waking up, is about to reflexively slap the man who just slapped him. But seeing both that it's Mikkel and there's a hag, might need to prioritize. Meaning Jormund will slap Mikkel any now. He's gonna say, back me the fuck up here, and charge the hag.
As you charge her, please give me a con save. But yeah.
It's a good thing I'm proficient in these.
Oh no.
As you challenge the dice.
It's a good thing I have inspiration. Does an 18 pass?
Oh man. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Roll for the
Inspiration
Kelpie.
for the win.
Can roll for the
Ah.
Kelpie.
Fuck.
Oh wait, what did you say? Oh, Kelpie. Oh,
Kelpie does not.
So as you are running, the Kelpie is going to collapse as all the fluids start to get pulled through its mouth, nose, eyes, and ears, like through its pores. You can see that she is siphoning the blood, trying to get it from your body. But this Kelpie kind of turns back into a more horse-like form and is taking that damage, unable to run that fast. But you guys are pretty close. You're able to get up to her.
Cool. Will Kelpie still have Stomp?
Yeah, the Kelpie hasn't used anything. It's just
Okay.
you've walked into the aura.
Oh, right. Wrong target. And a strength saving throw from her, please. Oh, that does not. She is now prone.
So she walks out, like does this blood-bending gesture, and then as the Kelpie's rushing at her, she tries to draw all of its liquid out, and it just barrels her right.
You can't beat cavalry.
Yeah. To be fair, not a common thing to use in Viking warfare. It's a surprise to me. So yeah, she
And
is.
Yormund. Boy oh boy, will this be a torrent to unleash? Well, of course, first, Giant Smite. Let me see, does this? Okay, that's not applicable. Simply 2 attacks. And I will also use this, so another 2d6, and it should ask automatically for a roll. Ah!
You see the skin on her face starting to burn away as she's screeching in pain.
And another. I do. Did I add Giant Smite? I did on the first one.
It's a big ass horse.
It's large. Yeah, sure. We will attack another twice. Don't mind if I do. And after 4 devastating cuts and a trample later, Yormund will end his turn.
Yeah.
Silent as the grave.
Quick adding up, that is 64 points of damage, if I'm not mistaken, in the round.
Fuck yeah.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
The bloodied mess of Drachna lying on the ground as you're just slicing and dicing here. You will see the blood around her as you kind of take a breath before landing more strikes. You will see the blood start to ripple around her, and that is where we're going to end tonight's session. Just as we end the round, and we shall see next week how this goes. It seems going in your favor so far.